When an artist becomes larger than you could possibly imagine, they set themselves apart from their contemporaries. The mentioning of their name takes on another meaning. They become brands, they become ideas, and more importantly, they become trendsetters. And in this internet-crazed world of information and communication, only Drake has figured out how to control this beast. His relationship with the internet is a unique one. I'm d.respect, and I think the internet wants to clone Drake. I'd like to show you something. This is genius. What you're watching is a YouTube video where someone thought it would be a good idea to lay the chicken dance music over Kendrick's awkward dancing in the Eye video. Brilliant. Hilarious. I mean, what the fuck is going on with his right elbow? Just by looking at it, I'd like you to guess how many views you think this video has. 100,000? 500,000? Maybe a million? No. Just 25,000, which in the grand scale of things and considering the quality and how shareable the video is, it's not much. There's a distinct difference between Kendrick and Drake when it comes to the internet. Kendrick is basically non-existent on social media. His net presence is zero, which he can afford to do because it's not harming him at all. But Drake, on the other hand, he feeds the machine. Do you remember years ago on The Calm when Drake said, "Feeling so distant from everyone I've known, to make everybody happy, I think I would need a clone." He might have underestimated just how literal his fans would take this, because they, as the machine, want to create more Drake. So he releases records and posts them onto the machine. Here's the new Drake. The machine downloads the Drake, shares the Drake, and eventually the machine makes more Drake. The machine shares the reproduction of Drake within the machine, only to have Drake post more Drake on the machine, which encourages the machine to make, you guessed it, more Drake. Not that having memes and vines created about him is something that only Drake experiences. I mean, every facet of pop culture is being lampooned into some byproduct, but with the reaction to Hotline Bling, it's almost like a wave. Now, whoever makes these videos, these pictures and parodies, they're a lot like assembly line workers in the sense that the product is brought to them, to their station, except they don't assemble, they disassemble clips and chop them up into whatever specific idea they'd like to express. And I do mean whatever. The goal is to clone him, and whatever obsession the internet had over how soft and submissive he was, it's now a pretty innocuous approach, almost like the machine is making its peace with him. But look at the distance between the Sixth God and everyone else in rap music. Is there anyone who comes as close to being such a trending phenomenon? Any J. Cole be like memes out there? Kendrick's the type of nigga? You can find a lot of Rick Ross content, but it's mostly fat shaming and pear jokes. Lame, low-hanging fruit. Drake feeds the machine. His 2015 has been pretty active with 2 projects. If you're reading this, it's too late, and What a Time to Be Alive, featuring his infamous feud with Meek Mill over the summer. Back-to-back might as well been a single as big as it was, along with Charged Up, Right Hand, which was released the same day as and now Hotline Bling. And that's not even counting features, he's courtside at games, Sprite commercials, he's constantly keeping himself in your timeline. No matter how genius the reproduction, it needs several vines to propel itself to the masses. You've got to feed yourself into the machine, only then will it replicate many versions of you. It just won't do it simply because you're popular and talented in the material world. I've told you this before, but replication along with likes and shares are the new form of currency to fans. 20 years ago, the relationship was a bit more black and white. Here's the product, buy it. Now it's here's the product, buy it, also like, share it, and if you're Drake, make something out of it. Even his album covers are recreated. What this shows is that we all want to be creators. It doesn't matter if we're just hardcore fans with regular 9-to-5 jobs. We are all part of the machine, and the machine must be fed. This video gets me all the time. Oh man.